Welcome back to Foodie Down Bronx. I'm your host, M, the Hungry Dominican. UpCake Cupcakes is a treat and supply shop in the Bronx selling tasty desserts and not so average cupcakes. We hit the streets to talk Thanksgiving and share UpCake signature Jamrock cupcakes. Let's check it out. Ah yes, Thanksgiving, a day for friends, family, and cupcakes. Huh, okay, well, we're on the streets of Lehman and we're about to ask some people about their Thanksgiving plans, and whoever answers correctly gets some cupcakes. So this is a very important question to me, and I want you to answer honestly as well. Do you even like turkey?
No, I'm more of a ham guy. I feel like turkey
I knew
is
it.
a tradition. Like, it's good, but it's more of a side, you know? It's
So,
super mindful.
hold up. So, you're saying turkey is basic, number one, and number two, you're relegating to a side already?
Yeah, pretty much.
I like this, man. So, coquitos, yay or nay?
I don't know what that is.
You know
It's like the icy thing.
Oh, we have someone who doesn't know what a coquito is. This is wonderful. You want to explain to her what it is?
It's like, okay, how do I explain it? It's like a white. It looks white, yeah, sort of. Like it's sweet.
But it's like a fun eggnog.
Yeah, like it has like this like sweet milk.
playing in it.
Yeah.
Actually, it's
like
true.
like
Every time you take a sip, some like Puerto Rican music starts playing, some Dominican music. It's true. Yeah, yeah. It's super true. So, what's your least favorite dish?
Least favorite dish. That's tough. I honestly don't have a least. I don't think so.
Oh, someone who likes everything. I appreciate this. Very cool. So I can give you anything and you'll be happy with it. Dahkia, let's give him some cupcakes.
How you like it? It's cornbread cupcake, mashed potato, and jerk chicken.
It's
Yeah?
definitely interesting, but I wouldn't put it on a cupcake. But it's interesting.
Demetrius with the constructive criticism. Well, listen, we appreciate the honesty. I thought you liked everything, Demetrius. Coquitos, right? Coquito, you like coquito?
Of course.
You drink it? Are you all for it?
Yeah.
How many do you think you'll be having day of?
I don't think I'll remember at the end of the night.
Excellent answer. Dahkia, give them a cupcake.
That's a cornbread based cupcake, mashed potato, and jerk chicken.
That sounds delicious.
Thank you.
No pressure, but all eyes are on you right now.
All right. Oh yeah, that's definitely Thanksgiving invite.
Okay, so guys, honest answer here. What do you think of turkey? Do you like turkey?
I like turkey.
no. It's decoration, honestly, at my house.
From
Because
side to decoration.
It is really is dry. Like we do more of like penne and chicken,
That's what's up.
or ham. But turkey is very dry.
Bless your heart for telling the truth. Speaking the truth, girl. Yes, that is the truth.
Put cranberry sauce on it.
Wait, hold up. Hold up. Vanessa has some thoughts on this. Explain to me why you don't think turkey is basic.
Because it's good. Like you put cranberry sauce on it, it's like just garnishes the whole thing. Like it's just you put it with cranberry sauce. High by itself, you put that together, it just mix it. Like
Guys.
itself is plain, you know.
Is this the end of your friendship now? So, Dahkia, we spent about 7 hours out here, and we got 3 people to talk to us. But I think we did okay, though.
We did good.
By the way, it wasn't 7 hours. Just kidding. So, explain to me what you've learned from the people that spoke to us, because I think that we've uncovered one major truth about Thanksgiving, which is
On this turkey day, the turkey is overrated.
no one likes turkey. Hey, buddy. Ask you a quick question. Want to give me a short interview? No? How about you, sir? You have any thoughts on jerk cupcakes? No? Anything you'd like to say about cupcakes? Just, it won't take that long, I promise. Just a few questions. Nothing. Joining us now to discuss UpCake Cupcakes is Dahkia Thompson. Welcome to the show, Miss Thompson.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for appearing on the show.
Thank you for inviting me.
So let's start let's start in the beginning, because I'm curious as to how long you've actually had your UpCake Cupcake business.
Going on 7 years, 6 years, and we're going on 7 years.
And what was the inspiration for you to come up with this business?
I am an insurance broker, first occupation, and I quit my job that I was at for 13 years, and I started my own agency. But in the beginning of starting my own agency, the phones wasn't ringing. And I got a little bit nervous, and I was sitting at my desk, and I was plan B. What do I do that could generate some income and also get these phones ringing while I'm building this brokerage from scratch? And the next thing that comes to mind is, what do I love? My passion. And it was cooking, it was food, and the joy I get from making cupcakes for giving to little kids. I used to do it for my kids for school, and it was just, I would be at home at night and just something to get them active. Let us bake some cupcakes. And honestly, right behind my computer on my desk, the light bulb goes off, and I was like, cupcakes. And everyone liked to see their picture on it. Now we're in the selfie era. Why not put pictures on cupcakes? And that's how UpCake started, because it was just it was something different, and it wasn't your average cupcake. So we were the first one that started the edible image cupcakes in the Bronx. And from there, I wanted to be different, unique, stand out, because everybody could do cupcakes. And more, I go in my vault in my head, and when you have a passion for something, you birth unique stuff.
Right.
And that was a birth of the Jamrock cupcake.
So you felt like, I mean, well, needless to say, so you were not too passionate about your former job, and so.
I'm kind of iffy with that. I do love insurance. Like, I really do love insurance. I could close my eyes and tell you about personal lines insurance, especially auto and home. I could close my eyes. I am the go-to person. And actually, for the first 5 years of my agency, I was the front, middle, and the back end of my business. Wow. I had no staff at all for the first 5 years of A Absolute Brokerage. So I really did love A Absolute, but it was your occupation until you find your passion.
Right. So you loved it, but you weren't passionate about it.
Wasn't passionate about it.
And that's why you decided to start UpCake Cupcakes.
Yeah.
So let's jump over to your Jamrock cupcake.
Yes.
I want people to understand what's inside of it and what was your inspiration for making it.
First inspiration is I'm Jamaican, so I have that blood running through me. And secondly, again, back to unique, stand out. In a market that's heavily saturated and it's commercialized. Cupcakes is now commercialized. You have Sprinkle, you have Cupcakes by Melissa, you have Georgetown Cupcakes. They all eventually make the same thing: vanilla, chocolate, red velvet. Few of them, they'll make unique flavors. And one thing I learned, especially in this era, you have to stand out. You have to be somewhat unforgettable. So I went down again in the vault, and I'm thinking, and I'm like, I would like to bring my culture along with these pastries, something that will bring some type of joy to someone, like a soulful. And they already had the soul cupcake out. And I'm like, but nobody have a Jamrock cupcake. Nobody have a cupcake that's for the Caribbean. So, and Jamrock, welcome to Jamrock. So that's how the cupcakes make you feel, like the jamming with the sweet,
vibe,
and then you feel like a rock when that heat hits you. So it's so I come up with Jamrock cupcake. It's a cornbread-based cupcake, mashed potato frosting, and jerk chicken topped with jerk sauce drizzle.
Awesome. So tell me about your Bronx cupcake shop.
That's UpCake Supplies and Treat Shop. That's a new business. Our grand open was June 29th, but it's been something also been in my thought for the longest. Of course, the minute you start one business, you become business minded, so everything becomes business. So while doing UpCake, I had difficulty achieving my ingredients and my supplies. And most of the supplies and the ingredients, they were either, believe it or not, Australia, California, and because of that, it restricted me from taking orders. So I had a limit, 1 month, 2 months, because I couldn't get the supplies in time to make these orders. So that's when I go again in the vault of my head and said, why not have also a supply shop where in other bakers, because there's a lot of home bakers, a lot of other bakers that have the same difficulties. So my first thought was never about making a profit or making money. I wanted to solve a problem first, and then I worry about the success after.
right.
So that's where UpCake Supplies birthed, and it's yet again a third best decision ever, because a lot of treat makers and bakers appreciate, they come in every day. On average, I get at least 4 to 5 new customers, and they tell me, thank
That's
you
great.
for bringing a store like this in the Bronx. So we supply all the baking decorated needs, all of everything. Everything that was so limited and far away now is right at their fingertips
It's local.
in the Bronx.
That's fantastic. So before we wrap up, I want to talk to you about your best Black Friday ever. It's happening, of
Yes.
course, on Black Friday.
Yes.
Explain that event to me.
That event should be the talk about. We're gonna have a Wheel of Fortune wheel, and you don't have to make no purchase. Just come on in, spin your luck. You could win gift cards, you could win gift certificates, you could win percentages off, up to 50% off on any items in the store. We're also giving away free items also, and you don't have to be bakers or treat makers. You could be a regular customer, cupcake customers. You could win a dozen cupcakes, anything. It's not about Black Friday. We want it to be on the main street. We want it to be localized also, because the Bronx, we have a lot of footwork. We have a lot of business here in the Bronx, so we need to generate and incorporate all of that within here. So we're trying to generate traffic of business within our Bronx business. So we're just trying to be sociable, active, and get the Bronx popping.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Dahkia. I'm going to try one of these before we cut to commercial break, because I feel like it's my duty to actually sample this. This is the hard part of my job.
Okay.
So I'm just going to grab this
Welcome
one.
to Jamrock.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to this. All right, guys, grab yourselves a snack. I have one here, a cupcake perhaps. Foodie Down Bronx will be right back.